All right, guys. This evening, we are chasing the sunset. It is 4:44. It's my first time out of the house today, out of the apartment. We are gonna go find a new beach. It is a 17-minute walk. We are not catching a ride because this is our daily workout. Oh boy, there's a little chihuahua at the end of the street. I just know, I probably can't see it, I just know it's about to beef with Sophie. I'm about to have to pick Sophie up. Oh my gosh, and then here's this neighborhood dog. What is wrong with this dog? Sophie, you mind your business, come on. Come on, let's go, let's go. So personally, I was about 1 hour away from not leaving the house at all today and just self-isolating. Hey! This freaking dog that was walking with Sophie and I just attacked the little chihuahua. Like, I'm freaking sick of it. I am sick of... I don't even know where the chihuahua went. I'm leaving a bad review for the Airbnb. Every time, not that that's gonna help the chihuahua that just got hurt, but I don't know where the chihuahua went, but every time I reach out to the owner of this dog who's hosting the Airbnb and I'm like, hey, like, your dog is causing a scene in public, you need to come pick it up. Because it just follows me out the house. She's like, okay, yeah, I'll be there. Just attacked and bit a small dog. And look, this dog is just like trailing behind us over here. Like, at this point, you're an enemy. I don't want you walking with us. Hola. Yeah, as I was saying before I experienced a tragedy, is that I was like 1 hour away from self-isolating today and not leaving my apartment at all. Which it's like, sometimes that's okay, but I already did that just yesterday. I have to make it a point to not self-isolate. I'll look up and realize I haven't been outside for a week. And it's not a matter of like bed rotting. I'm not bed rotting, I'm not laying in bed, but I'm not going outside either. It's also not a matter of depression that causes me to self-isolate. I get too comfortable being alone. I'm just so like used to it. I feel a piece of hair right here that I can't get. I think I got it. I'm just so used to it. That's why I make it a point to get nice Airbnbs that have all of the amenities that I need, because I know how I get. And on days where I do decide to self-isolate, I want to still be able to enjoy myself. Like, I'll go down to the pool. I always have a kitchen, so I'll cook for myself. Like, you know, I'm still tending to my needs and my desires. I'm just not doing it in public. I'm so angry at this dog right now. Yeah, okay. He over there petting it like it's a good boy. Oh, good. He's putting it on the leash. All right, so let's see, which way am I going? I'm turning. This is literally why I need to come outside more often. Like, the sun. I mean, I get plenty of sun on my terrace, but it just feels really good. And because it's so late in the day, usually when I'm out around like 1 or 2, and it's hot. But yeah, it's beautiful.
You can't save the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna settle down, and I'm gonna get a coconut. All right, I found a nice secluded spot to sit. Oh, let me turn on my mic, hold on. Has my mic been off this entire time? Like, I've just been wearing it for fun? Hello? Oh no, it's on. My issue is I got the coconut that I wanted, but he talking about no straws. What do you mean there's no straw? Like, how am I supposed to drink this with no straw? I'm so confused. It's gonna make an absolute mess. I'm gonna try to take one sip and see how it, oh, it's already making a mess. I just wouldn't have gotten it if I realized. Like, why would I want coconut water dripping down my chin while I'm trying to vlog? That's insane. Hold on. And also, I don't want to put it on the sand because then my coconut will get sandy. So I'm gonna just get a coaster out of this leaf. Okay. One coconut and sandy hands later. I'm just thinking about how back home I spend every single day by the water. Well, I would spend. Just so we're clear, just so that I'm like, I want to create a story out of my journey. I want it to be progressive. I want to fill you guys in on what I'm doing and what my plans are as it comes to me. And I'm not going back to Jersey. That's not going to happen. That's the one thing that I do know. And if I do go, it'll be, when I do go, it'll be to visit my family, my mom, my dad. But as far as like going back there to live, I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna just be in Mexico until I figure out my next move. And yeah, I'm excited about that. And I was just thinking this morning about how I really spent every single morning, like winter, spring, summer, fall, every morning in my car, parked by the water, praying and communing with God. And it led me here. And I'm very grateful to be here. I'm very grateful to be in the warmth. I'm very grateful to be chasing sunsets and dwelling amongst palm trees. Like, I'm so grateful. I pray through the good and the bad. Like, on my best days, I'm praying. On my worst days, I'm praying. One thing that I am really like seeking out and praying about is that I don't, even though I'm on this journey of independence, I really don't want to be completely alone. And it's not like a loneliness, because like I said, I self-isolate. I am used to being alone. I prefer to be alone to some degree. I prefer to be alone, but like with good company, like my Sophie baby. I mentioned in like an earlier vlog that I am married. I hope that this looks okay. I can't really see the camera. I can't really see like what angle it has me at. I hope I'm not showing too much like body and stuff. I don't know. I put on my only one piece. I tried to be as conservative as possible, to be honest. But I mentioned in a previous vlog that I am married, and then I know that more recently I started speaking about, getting asked out on a date. And I do want to address that, because if I'm going to be sharing my business, I feel like I have to share it all. And, if you look at the timeline of my videos that I've posted, I think that it's pretty obvious about what's going on. Despite being married, I've been alone for a long time. Honestly, for majority of my life. And that's what actually prompted me to desire to take that step to get married. Let me show you guys the sunset really quick. I began desiring marriage at the age of 23. I worked at becoming a wife at the age of 23. I taught myself how to cook. I taught myself the responsibility of maintaining, like cleaning a household by myself. And actually that brings me to another point, which is that when you're seeking a manifestation and you start implementing specific practices or praying to do certain things to bring about that manifestation, be mindful about what you ask for and like how you internalize your blessing, in the sense that I was seeking marriage, so in my mind, I felt like I needed to be able to cook. I needed to be able to clean, like be a traditional wife. And then once I was married, those were actually two of the things that I dreaded the most about being in a marriage, was cleaning up after someone. It was just a task that I began dreading. So if I could go back in time, I wouldn't even internalize marriage as a position or a role where I would be doing those things, to be honest. I didn't find joy in that at all. So if I knew better, what I would focus on is loyalty, and what I would focus on is a partnership where we travel, just travel together. That was the biggest thing that I've been missing these past few years, is just the freedom to just be, just freedom with my person. There were just always obligations and always schedules and always bickering and stuff like that, which, that's all normal stuff. That's nothing bad. So anyway, at the age of 23 is when I began really focusing on becoming a wife, and I got married at 24, but my last few months of being 24. So I basically got married at 25, right before I turned 25. I do believe that I should have given my frontal lobe time to develop. Like, you know how they say that our frontal lobes don't develop until 25? I think that that's actually so important, because by the time I was 26, I was in a completely different mindset than I was at 24, honestly. So I do feel like if I would have been a little bit more patient and a little bit more self-focused, I would have made better choices in general, not just as far as, marriage or dating, but in general in life. And I think that is a missing ingredient that I'm just playing in the sand. So if I'm not making good eye contact, I don't know. I think that is the main thing that I missed out on in my early 20s, was being just a little bit more self-centered and self-focused, where I really took on other people's responsibilities way too much and way too often and way too unnecessarily. Like, their physical responsibilities, but also their emotional and mental responsibilities, I also took on the role of, and it's just like, why did I do that to myself? More than anything, I believe in divine timing, and all that happened for a reason. That's where my mind was at the time, for a reason, and that's okay. It's truly okay. I don't regret anything. I don't have any regrets with anything. And I'm speaking beyond my marriage. With how I live my life, I don't have any regrets, because certain things that I did regret about a year ago, being here now and just reflecting on it, I'm like, wow, God, I'm so happy that didn't work out for me, because I didn't need it. I didn't need it, or it wouldn't have fit into my plans right now. So thank you, God. A large part of me rushing into marriage definitely had to do with just not wanting to be alone. Loneliness itself is something that I overcame a long time ago. I had to, because I used to feel it so heavy. Because like I said, I've been alone all my life. Which is so weird and so, it's hard to explain, because my family and I are so close. I'm so close with my parents. I'm so close with I have people in my life that I'm so close to. But yet I've always still felt so alone. And being alone, feeling alone, and being lonely are not all the same thing. So years ago, I prayed about it and alchemized my loneliness and became very comfortable being alone. And I really just turned it into quality time with God. So sometimes you'll hear me talk about how I may spend, in prayer, I'll spend anywhere from like 60 minutes to 4 hours in a day in prayer. And that's without exaggeration, like prayer and energy healing and mind work, mindset work. I spend a lot of time with God every single day. Like, an hour is, I have stuff to do today, like I have a busy schedule, I can't spend much time, so it's only going to be an hour. But in general, I commune with God all day long. And yeah, it's a practice that I developed out of being alone. So I don't complain about it because it has crafted me into a phenomenal energy healer. I'm not even like it's my journey on being an energy healer, which is something that I'm gonna, start taking on clients with. It's not something that I talk about often in my videos. I think I'm just kind of, I don't want to like hype myself up, but honestly, F it. No, I'm good at it. I'm really good at it. It's a passion of mine. It's a gift of mine, and yeah, it's because I have been alone and I've had so much time to work on healing my own energy that it's now practices that I can take and share with other people. I've healed my addictions. I've healed my traumas. I've healed my scars, my wounds, my soul, my energy, my emotions, just so much. Like, I've healed so much. And I'm proud of myself. And I'm excited to share my gift with others. It's definitely something that I'm praying about right now, which is that I don't want to just continue living life in isolation. I don't want to continue living life by myself. I want to have really good, solid companionship. And that's what it's really been. It's that friends and relationships and all that, of course, they enter my life. But I don't think I have exceptionally high standards. I think I just always stick to my boundaries. And once I realized that the quality isn't there and the genuinity, I can't be on here making up words, but just like once I realized that the unconditional love and the integrity is not being reciprocated in the relationship, whether it's platonic or not, I cut it off and I don't look back. I'm not somebody who feels like quantity is better than quality. And I'm also not somebody who feels like I should lower my standards and expectations just to say I have a friend. So yeah, I go through periods where I have a whole group of friends and we're all hanging out and we're all making plans. And then I'll go through periods like this where it's like, I don't talk to anybody. So that's just been all my life and I'm just used to it. I don't want to be used to it anymore. And it's really not even friendship that I'm looking for. It's just my divine union. Like, I call it in and I receive it and I'm ready for it. I am somebody who's on this earth to love and to be loved. Like, if there's any energy out of all energies that I've mastered, it's the energy of unconditional love. My ability to love somebody despite the pain that they've put me through and love them from a distance, and my ability to love somebody despite the hatred that I see in their eyes towards me, it's just like, I'll never see it as a weakness. It is the God within me. And I know that that courage and that faith to continue to love in spite of is what will align me with one of the most beautiful loves to exist. And I'm ready for it and I receive it. So when my vlogs turn into somebody sitting by my side and I'm happy in love, I just don't wonder like where this came from. I'm letting you know now, I'm calling it in. I desire and I am worthy of being respected. And I'm speaking for both of us right now. Like, these are affirmations that I'm speaking over both of us. I desire and I am worthy of being respected. I am worthy of being cherished. I am worthy of devotion. Listen, all the energies that we give to God, we are worthy of receiving in return. So just like I wake up every day and devote my day, my time, my being to God, I deserve a husband who will do the same thing for me. Just like I wake up every day and I commune and I pray and I have integrity and I prioritize God, I deserve a husband who will do the same for me. Just like my love for God is unconditional. My love for God is pure. My love for God is respectful. I deserve all those things. You deserve all of those things. So I'll never settle for less. Well, I'll never settle for less for too long just for the sake of saying, oh, I have a friend, oh, I have a man. You'll see me right here sitting on the beach in front of some palm trees watching the sunset by myself, just Sophie and I, with a coconut with no straw, before I sit here and settle for less. And it honestly goes beyond just relationships. Before I settle for less in a job, before I settle for less in any type of environment or atmosphere, like, it is so important to not only know your worth and understand your worth, but to also embody it, embody your worth. We have to have the courage to walk alone and walk in independence until our Boaz comes, until our dream job comes, until God says, like, it's your time. I don't know if I'm loud. I see some people looking back. Maybe I'm a little bit loud. Let me drink some of this coconut. If you're going through that, where you're just waiting for something more, like I said, whether it's a relationship of some sort or whether it's a job of some sort, stay strong. Stand strong. May God be our fortitude, and easier said than done, because I don't necessarily feel strong right now. I just feel persevering. I feel resilient. Oh, nah, no, oh, okay, oh, no, it's okay. I forgot to mention, I stopped smoking. In one of my first YouTube videos, I'm smoking in the video, and I was like, I'm gonna hit this blunt, and then I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna chit chat. I stopped smoking like cold turkey about 2 or 3 weeks before I came to Mexico. Yeah, I don't know. One day I just stopped picking it up. And that's how God moves. God will move like this. That's what I'm saying. Out of nowhere, you'll just look up and be like, oh, I overcame that. Oh, I manifested that. Hey, get out of here. But yeah, no, just that smell. I haven't smelled it in so long. It just caught my attention for a second. But I have been delivered. And I will continue to stick to that because, first of all, I'm asthmatic. Like, I'm sure y'all hear it in my videos, especially my previous ones where I used to smoke before I would sit down and talk. You can you can hear it in my breathing how asthmatic I am. So I don't know. I was sitting there torturing myself just to chase a high. Like, it's crazy.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry. I just want to take a picture with you.
Oh, sure.
Yes. Thank you.
Should I stand up?
Whatever you want. Yes, please. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Wow, I'm really out here catching the sunset with y'all. I'm so happy. I'm happy that I have you guys here with me. Maybe I just need to focus on my channel being my companionship for right now and just put more into that, showing up more authentically, showing up more often, showing up and sitting down and doing more of this, because lately I've kind of been stressing because I've been told that I need to have like my content figured out ahead of time. I need to know what I'm going to show up and say. I can't come on and like speak so randomly and stuff like that. But honestly, that's all that I know. And that's, oh, hello? Honestly, that's all that I know. And that's all that feels good to me. So I've been stressing about it, trying to figure out like how exactly I was going to be a little bit more, I don't want to say intentional because this is what feels intentional, but strategic. How I was going to be more strategic. But maybe that's just not the path that I'm meant to take, because this feels so good. This feels so natural. This is just a conversation that just flowed. And even just to be on this beach so randomly, like I decided to do this, and then like 2 hours before I came, like I said, I was about to self-isolate today, but just everything feels beautiful and aligned. And I just want to allow God to continue to surprise me on a daily basis. I love being surprised with miracles and with blessings. Like this feels like a miracle. I'm watching the most beautiful sunset. I'm happy, I'm healthy. I have Sophie with me. I'm not in the process of like overthinking. I'm not sad. I don't feel like I'm missing or lacking anything right now in this moment. Also, I think I might have a bad habit of like over consuming and not releasing enough. So maybe I really do just need to like sit in front of the camera and release a little bit more, like release and vent. Because yeah, I don't vent to the people that are in my life. Like why would I want to burden them with all this? But if you choose to be here, then thank you. And you're giving me a space to vent to. So, but yeah, all right, I think I'm gonna go. It feels so good. It feels so amazing. Like the wind, and I know Sophie's not too hot in here anymore. Right, Sophie? You're good? You're so cute. You're so cute. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna drink my coconut and just be and finish watching the sunset. This little 40 minutes that I've spent here makes me feel like I've carpe diem'd. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't take much for me. It really doesn't. I'm a simple girl. All right, well, I hope I got my point across. I hope I said something of value. And of course, I'm going to alchemize that I did. So thank you guys for being here with me. And just thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for the conversation. Thank you, God, for what I was able to release. Thank you, God, for what any viewer was able to consume. Thank you, God, that you are always in the midst of our conversations. You are in the midst of our everyday. We give you all of the praise, glory, and honor. Help us to continue to show up authentically and with integrity and in your name every single day and every single thing that we do, God. You are the God of our lives. There is no thing above you. And God, just a little side note, when I experience sunsets, when I experience beaches and blue skies and palm trees, it is just, there's no wonder or doubt of how there could possibly, like who else could have created all of this? You've created such a beautiful world, and I'm so grateful to get to explore what I can of it. Always in your name, always due to your provisions. And yeah, God, may I and the viewer, may we receive more of your provisions to be able to experience more of the beautiful life that you have provided to us, the beautiful world you have provided to us. More of you, God, in all ways. Sustain us, protect us, heal us, reside in us. May we dwell in you. Yeah. Thank you, God.